Hey, good morning. I'm going to start off by saying in this situation, I'm triggered. Okay. Um, as even as a child that's lost my mom at a very, very, very young age, um, I'm very triggered when I see grown ass people be disrespectful when God has chosen to let you allow you to keep your mother. Because there's so many of us, like me, myself, that yearn for our mother every day. You understand? Would do anything just to have her back for 24 hours. You understand? We would, we pray for what you have. Being grown, you grow up in age, but it's no point in your life where you will ever be growner than your mother. You understand? Even if she's the worst mother in the world, respect will carry you places that money won't. I would not care what type of mother it is. You don't disrespect your mother. I don't care. You do not curse and be belligerent in front of your mother. We all get emotionals and we all get it, we all sometimes our emotions get away from us, but maybe one or two curse words and then you're like, oh mom, I'm sorry, my bad. But to just be multiple cuss words and just being belligerent around your mom, like she's not there. And again, it don't matter how old you is. That it does not matter. That's no excuse to just go off like your mother's presence has no authority. I have older children and I wish they would. And I may be not as strict as most of you mothers are, maybe not as strict as the world would want me to be with my kids. But I'd be damned if they sit in my face and curse. Even if they on a social media platform with me and you gonna curse like I'm not right beside you, like I don't hear what you saying. You're not going to do that. You're not going to be plainly disrespectful and then try to make excuses for being disrespectful. You can find a better way to express yourself, even when you're educated, even when you're advanced intellectually. You should be able to have a constructive conversation and express yourself in the same way without being blatantly disrespectful to your damn mama. And people can try to backslide and make excuses for that, y'all, but there's no excuse for that. Stop making excuses where there is none. There is no excuse. You wrong. You 100% fucked up for that. And y'all be making excuses, like I said, it's people like me that would love to have my mama. And y'all making excuses for these disrespectful ass kids. Like you disrespectful. Stop giving excuses for that. Good morning, Terry Cody. Happy New Year's to you. I'm just I'm triggered. Like, come on, y'all. Then see people making excuses. Oh, you okay? You were just protecting your mom. You tired. Okay, you tired. But you know what? Even if your mama do allow you to curse around her, why would you do it in public like that? Why would you do that? If you were so emotional about the conversation, you could have said, Mom, can you get off live real quick? Let me call you. I need to holler at you. If it's something that we just talked about before I left and now I see you still indulging, Mom, if you allow me to express myself like that, I'm going to talk to you in public. Not in public, in private. Because people see that. Your mama platform is based off critiquing another mother. Critiquing another mother, and the way she raised her children. That's what your mother platform is built off of. Trying to teach another mother about the things that she has gone through in life that she may see this mother going through, so she don't want her to raise her kids the same way. That is what your mother platform is. And you get your disrespectful ass up there and curse like your mama ain't never taught you no doggone respect. Yes, children fall short. We all do. None of us is perfect. But it's no excuse for the way you sat beside your mom on her platform and cussed. I'm with you. I wish one of mine would, but they would never, because they was exactly. My oldest son finna be 28, and I wish the hell he would. You understand? Because every tooth, he would lose it. And he's a male. But everybody want to make excuses when it comes to certain people, like y'all wrong as hell. It ain't no excuse for that. If that was Treese, if that had been Treese's child, oh, it would have been all over the world. Yeah, it's because of her lack of parenting that her child feel like it's okay to be disrespectful in public and curse out. Like, stop. But now, because it's another person's situation, y'all cannot find fault in it. Like, y'all people y'all fake and flaw. A lot of y'all fake and flaw. If it's wrong when somebody else do it, it's wrong when everybody do it. And like I say, I'm only commenting on this because I come here and I be real. And I'm triggered. I don't care how old you is. Have never and will never. Because mine's already know you come at me like that, you got to get the hell away from me. Even if mine slip and say one cuss word that, oh, my bad, my bad. And I understand that because I know they're human. But baby, a whole god doggone 5-10 minutes full of cursing. And when your mama telling you to chill the fuck out, you won't chill out. You know, no, you disrespectful. And it ain't no sugarcoating that. I don't care what culture you came out of. You disrespectful. And y'all, like I said, I'm going because I'm triggered. My mama been gone a long time, y'all. And I don't even disrespect elders. You understand? I'm 41, and I won't stand in front of somebody 50 and curse while I'm standing beside them. So you think that it's okay for a child, I don't care how emotional you is, to sit there and cuss like a damn dog on your mama panel? You got your own page. If you was that damn emotional about it, should have took your ass over there. You could have went on your own panel and expressed that. You didn't have to disrespect your mama like that. And for y'all that's making excuses for that, y'all sour as hell. Y'all sour and y'all flaw. I don't care how emotional nobody is. That was not right. In no form or fashion. Good morning. Thank you again for bringing this forth once again. When they don't, their days, definitely. Honor thy mother and thy father, and thy days shall be long on this earth. And like I said, we are all in our reaping season. You're going to reap the harvest of that goddamn seed you sowed. That was some bull crap. Now, I watch and I mind my business, just like everybody else, y'all. I do. I don't have a foot in it because I don't, like I said, I'm new to it. I don't take sides. I don't do none of that. But what I saw is what I saw. What we all saw is what I saw. Y'all stop making excuses for that. What the hell is wrong with y'all? How can y'all make excuses for that? There is no excuse for that. Because like y'all always say, oh, these people on the internet, we don't know them in real life. All y'all say that amongst each other. So when I hang up, I don't think about this. Oh, but you will commit a sin as far as disrespecting your mother for these people that you don't know. You don't know them, but it's worth disrespecting your mama about. So do you be in your feelings or you don't be in your feelings? Which one? It's one or the other. There ain't no in between. You be straight disrespectful and belligerent. And then okay, so your actual livelihood, and again, baby girl, I ain't talking about you. I'm just you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from myself and who I am. And I'm going to stand on who the hell I am. You understand? In your profession, lawyers are taught to control their emotions. You know, that is what you're taught. Sorry, I had to talk to myself. Lawyers are taught to learn how to control their emotions. Lawyers are taught how to manage emotions, how to present themselves in cases and situations. So you're taught that. And congratulations on your success, baby girl. Okay? May God continue to elevate your life. But what, it's better to take accountability for what you did. Stop making excuses because you got a daughter too. So any situation that you put out into where you would think, would you be okay if that was your daughter? Would you be okay even though she may be emotional and she tired? Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody hands clean. Just like, it's fed, it's given in this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, all she was trying to do was make peace. And if that's the way you feel, I don't give a dang. I ain't accepting no projects, baby. You got to carry that hate with you. But you got to understand, hating others and not forgiving, baby. Forgiveness is for you, not nobody else. You got to forgive. But in this situation, you need to forgive yourself first. Because that bull crap you pulled yesterday was straight gutter. And anybody that keeps sitting on here trying to promote you, oh, I would have stood up for my mom. No, the hell, even if you would have stood up for your mom, you wouldn't have did that in her face. Even like I said, it'd have been different if this child went on her platform and cussed everybody out. I don't care if she said, I don't care if my mom forgive you, bees. I don't forgive you, bees. And it's F y'all forever, whatever, all on your platform. Not standing beside your mama because that kind of make her brand look shaky. You sitting here trying to critique another woman on the way that she raised her children, everything she do in her life, trying to help her be better. But then your children put this kind of stuff on display. Those two things don't go together. And ain't nothing, like I said, always, ain't none of us perfect parents. You understand? We all fall short because a lot of us never was taught. A lot of us didn't have, perfect parents, that was able, and some of ours didn't stay around long enough to teach us really nothing. So we learning as we grow and go. So sometimes in parenting our own children, we make mistakes because, again, nobody taught us. But be able to stand on that. Because I'm here to tell you, I don't have perfect kids. I'm here to tell you sometimes my kids fall by the wayside. Even though I instill in them and I pour in them and I've never allowed them to see anything negative, they still sometimes participate in negative stuff. Because, again, they got minds of their own. And I tell them, I done told you the seeds that you plant in this world gonna come back to you. Any karma gonna come back to you. So you be careful what you put out here. And I hold their hand as much as I can, but I ain't gonna stand here and be like, oh, my kids. But one thing I can stand here and say, my kids will never play that bullshit that she did. I promise you that. I don't care what kind of mom, they ain't finna never play that. Because they already know. You have to get the F around me. I don't care if I did have you, baby. My respect is something I demand. Even from a motherfucker that I put my life on the line. Because every time you give birth, you got one foot in the grave. I gave birth to you. You ain't getting no pass to be disrespectful. Blankly disrespectful. You don't never get no pass for do that, even out in public. Is you crazy? Is you crazy? And y'all sit there and make excuses for that. What if your child would have said, all y'all that's making excuses, what if your child would have did that to you? Even when they got their own platform where they could have went on their own platform and expressed themselves like that. And when your mama telling you to hush, you running the show. Here, sister, here, son. Like you running the show. Like she ain't the mama. She telling you, okay, let's be respectful. We got guests. Come on now. And you still going on. You going on and on and on, just being flat out. You were more than mad. You were belligerent. You were out your body, I hope. I hope you was out your body. I hope that's not the way that you are all the time. Again, even in your profession, I will pray that that's not who you are all the time. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And probably never will know you. Never, never will encounter you in my life. But I'm just speaking as a motherless child. And y'all be making excuses. Like if that was somebody else on the, child that did that, y'all would have been, oh, this got doggone internet would have been up. Oh, it would have been up about a disrespectful child, this, that, and the third. But now y'all want to sugarcoat shit. Y'all want to try to put it on the back burner and minimize what happened. You can't minimize that. That was straight up disrespectful. That was straight up gutter. And that was flawed as hell. Like y'all be upholding the wrong stuff. That's what make all y'all character shaky. Because y'all know the real, but y'all only want to apply the real to certain people. Y'all only want to require certain people to be real. No, require that shit from everybody across the board. Be fair. If you're going to have an opinion, have a fair one. This opinion is fair. Because anybody that sees anything other than what I saw, you flaw, you fake. You ain't being real with yourself. And you a pick-me-ass person. If you think anything was right about that, I don't give a damn what you was expressing. You play with anybody in this world, not your mama. Even a single mama that worked hard and made plenty sacrifices for you to get wherever you are right now in life. It's off of her fucking back that you even breathing. And you want to pass for being disrespectful? You want to get on there and try to make it seem and smooth some stuff out? Nah, you flaw. You flaw. And you need to work on that. You flaw. You a flaw. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. You flaw as hell. And it's the difference between allowing your children to express themselves and allowing them to be straight up disrespectful. It's the difference. They had a little challenge where they was, you say, like you see a little challenge going around where people were saying that you allow your child one time to curse or tell them, to tell you how they feel or whatever when you make them mad. And you saw that going on everywhere. I participated in myself. But it was one curse word. And it's still, after the camera go off, that's a bad word. Don't say bad words. You understand? But baby, you said, like that's just like Kevin Hart. Your mama gave him permission to go to school and say one curse word. He said 157 of them. That's what the hell you did. Because you could have came on there and said maybe one thing or better yet, meet Ma. I want to go live after you, send them on over to my platform after you done. And then go on your platform. Because now, see, your mama got a choice. She can watch or she cannot watch. At this point, your mama in the safe space. And she, out of respect for her, I would have did that on my own platform. Like, y'all don't know how blessed y'all are to have y'all mama. Y'all don't understand that's not a given, y'all. These days, that's not promised to your ass. Any day, God can pluck her flower. And God forbid, what if he would have plucked it last night? What if he would have plucked it, God forbid, on that live? The last shit you would have done is been straight out disrespectful and belligerent. And you know what? It would have been too late to apologize. It would have been too late to backtrack. That's why you never do that shit. Because you may not get a chance to apologize. That was flawed. And y'all, it's crazy. Like, I don't know what kind of adult social media opened up something so different from when I was coming up. Good morning, Miss R. I hope you're feeling better, love. Because we never got to see how many flawed people is really in the world. We never got to see how different people live their lives and all that when we was coming up, because we didn't have social media. Only people that we knew that was people in our community, people that we were around. But baby, this social media opened up a lot of things and revealed a lot of stuff that's sad as hell, for real. Like anybody that at any point can make excuses for somebody being disrespectful around their mama, y'all crazy. Oh, I would stand up for my mama like that too. If you would stand up in front of and for your mama, now I can see if you was out there, let's just say this. If you and your mama were outside and somebody was trying to hurt your mama and y'all was finna fight or something, okay, I can see a couple slips coming out your mouth because you're mad, you're in the moment, and you're in finna be physical altercation. But bro, this over the internet. You can't see these, you can't touch these people. These people you don't know. These people that you probably never in your life will see. You don't get no pass for that. Because you could have chose not to do that. You wasn't in an uncontrollable situation. You had full control over that damn situation. You had full control over your mouth. And you had full control over where you chose to express yourself at. Like I said, you could have took that to your page. And like I say, I don't comment. I stay out of this bull crap. I say something here and there, but it's never towards anybody or straight judging anybody. Because like I said, I have no foot in the fight. I don't really know, where it started or nothing. But I do see that your mom has a platform where she's based off critiquing another mother. You can't critique another mother. Nah. You can't. That's bull. How can you critique another mother and your child feel comfortable doing that? She felt comfortable. She ain't feel out of pocket at all. She went on her platform and made excuses. I am a grown woman, and if I did it, girl, I don't care how grown you is. You ain't never that damn grown. You ain't never gonna be growner than your mama. You ain't never that grown. Get your life. What the hell wrong with you? What world you was brought up in? And again, a lot the words I'm saying is just being expressive. It's not, attacking nobody. It's just being as a child that wish I had a mother, and as a mother of 9. And the first 5 are total adults, and they know better. They can come over here and tell you, I don't cuss in front of mama. I never. I don't care what kind of situation you in. How dare you? But then it pissed me off even more that y'all people, grown people, that can guide that baby. You got your ass on here, you made excuses for. But like I said, if it had been somebody else child, y'all wouldn't have had no excuses. Y'all wouldn't have found no leeway. Y'all wouldn't have found no understanding. Y'all ass flawed. And y'all know it. It ain't no ins and out. Ain't no sugarcoat. Ain't no undercutting. Y'all flawed. Ain't no excuse for that. That could have been the last moment that child got to talk to her mom, and that's how her mama would have left here. God forbid. With those being the last words spoken. Because none of us know the day, hour, or the minute. That's why you just don't do that. You don't disrespect your parents. Before you disrespect them, walk away from them. If you feel like that's what, like they used to say, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. Or like I said before, you could have went on your own platform and did that. But that's your mama platform. Of course, she was going to let you do that. And I'm not saying she should. I'm just saying. I'm just reacting to it. Okay? As a real person, as a mother, and as a motherless child. That was some bull. And I don't care how emotional you got. You chose a time when everybody trying to make peace to come on and do that. It's like you want to keep the drama going. In my opinion, that's how it look. Because you chose to come on there and say, F everybody, F their apologies, F all that, when people were sincere. The people that apologized for whatever and everything they apologized for, they were sincere. And like I say, forgiveness ain't for them, it's for you. And I know, I can imagine that it cut deep when that was people talking about your brother or whatever. I can imagine, because I would have went off. But my mama would have meant more to me than these people on the internet, so I definitely wouldn't have went off on her platform. And like I said, if that's the way you felt, it'd be more respectful to do it on your own platform. Not standing right beside her in front of all those. And then, like they say, her audience is mainly elderly. You know, respect will carry you a long way in this life. You understand? So as much as you try to get on here and cover it up and make it right and try to talk, oh, I'm an Aries too, and I would never. My aunt just died 2 years ago, and she could tell you she never heard me curse. Because she was my senior. Even when she seen me emotional, if I was too emotional and felt like I was gonna be irate, I would leave her house. Auntie, I'm not in the headspace. You know how my mouth is. I'm gonna haul ass. Yeah, Miss R, it's about the money. That's why I love when people say, you know what? It's not about money. It's the love of it. That's a sin. Y'all are willing to sacrifice everything for $1. That live will be circulating forever. Nobody is going to forget what you did. Every time your mama say something, people are going to go back to that live. When you were belligerent, you were disrespectful. Every time she critiqued Trees from here on out, people are going to remember. And her words will hold less value because of your ass. Because they're going to always think if they are clear thinking and control their own mind, they're going to think, how can you tell another mother how to be a mother? And look how your grown child got on here on your panel and was straight disrespectful, belligerent, and disrespect you in front of the whole world. Because your mama is big. She was even on some news thing. Girl, is you crazy? Because if those kind of people watch her, can you imagine who else may be watching her? And you did that. Really? Like, come on. Like, you can't be that, like you said, you make a successful career. You don't really need this and all that. So why? Why would you sacrifice your mama integrity? Because that's what you did. I don't care who don't want to say it. You sacrificed her integrity and yours. You put your mama in a position where she was almost speechless. And she was speechless, and a lot of people look at it as she was being weak. You put your mama in a situation where she looked weak. Y'all supposed to be each other's strength, and you made your mama look weak. You flew gazy as hell for that. You know what? That it just got me livid, y'all. Book sense don't equal common. Exactly. Common sense ain't so common these days. You're right, Miss R. But it just pissed me off even more to see people trying to make excuses for it, Miss R. Like, people can't really think like this. Oh, because you got in an emotional state, you could get on. It's the internet, baby. You could have screamed and hollered before you hit live. Calm yourself down. And you could have easily just came on and said, Mom, didn't we just talk about this, Mom? In the most respectful manner, Mom. We just talked about this. Remember, we weren't revisiting this, Mom. Don't do this. Don't allow these people to take you back to a place that me and you just talked about, and we out of that space. You could have been very disrespectful and got the same, very respectful and delivered the same message without compromising your mother's integrity. Because a lot of people see your mother as strong. Her supporters see your mother as strong. And you came out here and showed it and put her in a position where she looked different. You tarnished her image in a split second. To anybody that want to be real about what happened. But to those that want to be fake and flawed and cover up BS, it ain't gonna look flawed to them. Because they just want to say what's right to fit in. You know what? That's why you never come out. That's the sad part. Her elders will condone it. Exactly, Miss R. And that's sad. They was trying to condone that behavior and give it life like it was okay. Nah, bruh. That was never okay. in no aspect of the word. Nothing about it made it okay. I don't care, again, how emotional you were. That was not okay. LA kids would never, I bet you that, not in their face anyway. Exactly. Like that's just crazy, you know? And like I said, you know, when you watch it, like I said, any single mother, hands up, you know. And I hate to even see all them going back and forth with each other, because they all, at the end of the day, outside of just being single mothers, they all Black women. You're Black women that choose to come on here and tear each other down to the core every day. And when I did have opinion once and said, where do it stop? It got me chewed out. You understand? It got people starting to look some kind of way about me, but it wasn't never on anything other than my love for my own kind, my love for women that look like me, women that I know all our life we had to fight. You understand? All our life we went through something. And you see Black women going through so much. So for a bunch of Black women to be on a public platform tearing each other down, y'all, I'm just saying, you know, it don't look good. It's power in numbers. It's strength in numbers. Everybody do their commentary. We all watch what we watch, and then we don't watch what we don't want to watch. What we don't approve of, we don't watch. We all got that choice. We all got that option. But like I said, even when I first came to YouTube, it was on some uplifting. A total stranger, 3 total strangers reached out when I went to commend someone, you know, for doing a great job on blessing another Black woman. And, you know, they all poured into me. So when I came, that's what I thought it was. I was like, wow, you know, them women, they come together, they uplift. I thought I was coming to something uplifting and empowering. And again, not knocking nobody for what they do. They, you know, that's what they do. Um, you know, it was just about empowerment. And that made me gravitate. Because like I said, being a woman like me that lost my parents young, and, you know, I have a story. It empowered me to come tell my story and hopefully help somebody else. Hey, Miss Laverne Green. Good morning, baby. You know, it empowered me to want to come tell my story and hopefully uplift, and somebody else can, that may be going through the same thing, can take something from my story and use it to comfort them or help them. You know, and we all just have a safe space, a safe haven for everybody else. But again, it came and it was something different. So I don't know where it started, but it's hurtful to watch. And anybody that's not affected, or people that can pick side, like what are you jumping on? Like, just stay. Why y'all just can't? Why the hell y'all gotta feel like y'all in groups and doing all this weird stuff? You can have an opinion, but if it's not your fight, it's not your fight. You understand? LA can, you know, to me, LA can speak up for herself. Like, she not even, this is how I look at it. And this will be 100% real with you. LA ain't speaking up for herself. She choosing not to say nothing. She choosing not to ignore it. She tell her followers don't even watch the people. If she choosing not to address what goes on with her, good morning, Alice Smith. None of us should be addressing what goes on with her. You feel me? She don't need nobody to critique her life or worry about what's going on with her. That lady don't give a doggone. She gonna continue to live her life the way she live her life. But you got to understand, God said, judge not unless ye be judged. You understand? And that's why we saw what we saw. You understand? Because there's a difference in giving a, you know, it's a difference in trying to help somebody and judging somebody. There's a difference. In some lives, you may be uplifting, but in some lives, to be honest, 100% honest, you be judging. You understand? So now God had to take the mask off and reveal. None of us are perfect mothers. I say that with my chest. My kids don't always do stuff that make me happy. I say that with my chest. But as much as you raise them and pour into them, they got minds of their own. They gonna move how they move. But like I tell them, hey, listen, one thing I can't do is walk in your shoes. I give you all that I can give you. I pour into you all I can pour into you. I've taught you life lessons. You choose to go the other way. That's between you and God. I ask God to cover you every day of my life, and I never give up on you. But understand, your karma is your karma. Mama can't catch that for you. Mama can't stop God from doing whatever it is that he gonna do, because you his first. You did. I continue to uplift and try. We can't ever stop trying. Prayers change things. I would never change my heart because of anyone. That's right, Miss R. And I'ma stand on what I say. Like everybody on here got a voice. If you on YouTube, you got a voice. If you got a platform, you got a voice. You can say what you want to say. You understand? If you feel like something trigger you, say that. You don't have to be straight out disrespectful to nobody, which I'm not being disrespectful to nobody. Calling BS because I saw BS behavior. And I let them know quick. You're going to reap what you sow. And everybody that know me in real life can tell you, I tell them straight up, you're going to reap what you sow. You understand? You choose to be a good person or you choose not to, you're going to reap. Everything I can do as a mother, I do and done. I don't limit what I can do. For anything I can do, if it's in my body, I can do it. I'm doing it when it comes to my kids. Any help I can offer, I'm going to do that when it comes to my kids. So I never sit back and try to judge a mother and say, "Ooh, her kid's not perfect. Her kids do this. Her kid." Shut. Your kids do too. A lot of times you don't even know what your kids doing. When your kids go to school, sometimes, like I say, these kids are very good at being deceitful. They one person in your face, and when they go to school and go hang with their friends, they somebody totally different. Don't nobody know who the hell their kids is 24 hours of the day. Because you ain't with them 24 hours of the day. Unless they infants and they still at home. When they hanging with their friends, they probably a totally different person. Stop being delusional. Nobody don't got no perfect kids. But we all pray that our kids be successful. We all pray for these things for our children. Real mothers, we all pray for it. We pray that our kids never see some of the days in the slums or the god doggone empty pockets and empty stomachs that we seen coming up. We pray that God keep poverty out of our kids' life. We pray that we want our kids to have everything in the world. We want our kids never have to worry about one bill in their life. We want our kids to never be sick one day in their life. We want our kids to be able to walk on nothing but a bed of roses every time they step out the bed. But that's not reality. Your kids can make their own karma. And again, you can't block that. I don't care how much you try to put on a facade for the world. God sees all, and your ass can't fool him. So it's a difference between everybody. When this lady, like I say, this LA be doing her thing. However she live her life is how she live her life. You understand? And if that lady, everybody said she gave up on her children. No, that lady kept saying we were seeing her live. Like people act like this didn't happen. And that's the thing that be tripping me. This lady will be on live with people calling CPS on her with her kids and all that. We saw that. But because y'all choose not to like her, y'all choose to act like it didn't happen. Oh, she gave up her kids. She did what a mother would do in a rough situation. If you feel like, okay, if people keep calling CPS on me, strangers are going to get my children. They're going to go at DSS and strangers are going to get my children. So I'm going to make a better choice. I'm going to give them to somebody that I know where I can still be 100% active mother in their life, go see them as much as I can and be with them as much as I can while also living my life. A lot of people actually would want to be afforded the opportunities that she had to be able to have all those children and still be able to live her life and sow her seeds and create generational wealth for her children. Because everybody see the bad the lady do, but y'all not seeing the houses the lady buying here and there and there. When that lady go from here, her kids straight. A lot of us ain't creating no generational wealth for our damn children. You understand? We haven't created anything. When we leave here, they get a life insurance policy and that's it. They don't have land or houses or stuff that they can flip to continue the generational wealth going and going and going. The green dollar spins fast. If you're not investing in properties or buildings or own your businesses and stuff like that, that life insurance policy will fade. Because for one, if you don't have a child that has an investing mind, then they gonna blow the bag. They gonna fumble it. But this lady is creating, she's buying properties. She's doing stuff that's going to have money coming in for her kids, her grandkids, stuff over and over and over. Applaud her for that shit. That's something to be applauded for. It's all about how you set it up. Exactly. Foundation and morals. Exactly. Like y'all gotta stop acting like y'all have to. Like I said, if I have to dumb down myself to be in anybody's space, I don't want to be there. If I gotta act like I don't see what I see just to be in your space, I don't need to be in your space. That ain't who I am. You understand? I ain't finna act like at no point in my life I'm okay with a disrespectful ass child or uh a child being having disrespectful traits right in front of their mama, even when their mama is building a brand. Baby, your mama trying to build a brand. And you got on there and just was like, F everything. You was ready. Now let's just say LA has a successful story, and I never knew anything about her until I came to this sector. Exactly. That's the reality of Alice, and that's the point that they don't want to put out. The lady is an actual coming from the slums, coming from nothing. She is building a success story right in front of our face, but people so busy focusing on the negative that they won't even focus on the positive. Learn from what the hell she's doing. Because she's got a lot that she can actually teach us mothers about how you can come from nothing and build something and go somewhere that your today is not your tomorrow. But they can't learn from that because they too busy wanting to hate her. They don't want to see her success story. They want to focus on her indiscretions. But you focus on her indiscretions and your ass gonna be left behind. Like I said, be careful of the messenger, the video I did yesterday. Watch the messenger. Watch the one who delivered the message. I take a flawed person deliver me a message before I take somebody that's played that they perfect. Because I know 9 out of 10 what this flawed person is delivering is real. It's real and it's uncut. And it's unedited. So I can see all the wrong in it while I'm learning the right. I can see all the obstacles that may occur while I'm learning the right, because she's not putting it out to me as if everything is going to be perfect. Oh, this is easy to do. She's going to show me all the BS that happened in between. Being perfect is not being real. Being flawed and imperfect, that's what's being real, because that's the reality of life. None of us are perfect. But it's just like I said, it made 100% worse to see elders get on there and make it okay. Oh, it's all right. Your mom. Come on, y'all. What century y'all from? Unless y'all have been rewired, them ain't the elders I come from. Them ain't the elders I come from. Them ain't the elders I know. Because even back in the day, you curse or something around the elder, smack you right in your mouth and wait for your mama and your daddy to come and say something to them. And tell you quick, you should have smacked them in the mouth. You sat there and let that gal, you know how they talk, that gal. You sat there and let that gal cuss in front of you like that. They would have smacked me in the mouth. Me and my cousins, or my siblings. And we would have had to, my mom would have had to holler at them later. And they'd have been ready, standing 10 toes. God say, spare the rod, spoil the child. That's what they would have said. That's why I said the other day, come on, elders, we know better so we can show it. Exactly, Miss R. I agree with you. Like, never condone that BS just to fit in somewhere. If you support somebody, why can't you? If I can't give you constructive criticism, how can I support you? Because, like I said, if your supporters choose to have a platform and they do something flawed, you'll give them constructive criticism, like, oh no, you shouldn't do that, or that was crazy. Because even her in her space, if she had to got the cursing like that, and she was my child, I would have, like y'all knock everybody else down off the panel. Why didn't you knock her down off the panel? Like, oh no, honey, you out your body. Get your ass on. Get off my panel. I would have never allowed her to just keep going and going and going, digging her grave deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Like, ain't no way this internet that deep that y'all just gonna sit on here and be belligerent and act like y'all don't see what y'all see just because y'all like somebody content. You alter your character because you like somebody content. You alter who you are as a person because you want to be able to watch somebody content. Y'all serious? Are y'all really dumb enough to think that this stuff is okay? Like, I gotta know. I gotta know. Like, do y'all really in y'all minds think that was okay? When I saw, yesterday, it was so revealing. Everything she talks about is a reflection of herself. And it make you think that. Exactly. It make you feel like you critique that lady so much. And again, not talking about the lady, but just saying it makes you feel like you create, you dictate and critique everything that lady do because you don't have no control in your own house. That's the way it seems. You were not able to control your own household, so you try to critique everything that lady do. And even if it's for her not to make the same mistakes that you made, is a way that you deliver it. And when you talking about somebody's life, that's not a funny matter. So there's no laughs and jokes. If you're really trying to help another sister that you may see that may be going down the wrong path as far as motherhood goes, that's not a laughing matter. So where the laughs and giggles come from? If you can make fun of somebody's situation, you're not trying to help them. If it can be laughs and giggles along the way while you trying to talk to them, you're not trying to help them. You trying to judge them, and you being belligerent, and you trying to, y'all making her life a joke. But like I said, while y'all sitting around making even that lady life a joke, that lady living her best life. She living her best life. While everybody else so tied up in what she got going on, she living her best life. And she ain't even commenting on. That's why I would never. I comment on reactions, but I would never. We don't have to come up here and take her side. I'm telling you, I would have shut the whole live down. Shit, knock all this shit, knock all this shit over, Miss R. Knock it over. You don't get, girl. I'm on the next flight to Nevada. I knock. Girl, don't talk to me, girl. Is you crazy? Like I said, you can say it's about somebody's emotions if it was right there in the moment and it was an uncontrollable situation, girl. But you had full control of that. You didn't have to hit that live button if you was that livid. If you felt like you was gonna come on there and be disrespectful to your mom, you could have calmed down first. Or like I said, went on your own pattern and just cuss and scream. Mm-mm. But like I said, it pissed me off more seeing the people that was applauding it. That showed how effed up this world really is. The people that applauded and tried to make excuses for it. That showed how messed up this world really is. The lie would have been me going off on my daughter when she told me to basically shut up. Miss R, let me tell you something. I probably would have been like, y'all probably like, she called that girl a B. I ain't gonna even hold you. Cause I probably been like, B, who the F you talking to? You better get the F off my. Oh yeah. And when I see you, I'ma smack your teeth. Girl, yeah. Oh yeah. All that. Because disrespect will be met with disrespect. And like you said, you grown. So you should be able to take it. You dish it. You dish it. And like I said, y'all know I don't never comment on that mess. But baby, this was worth the conversation. Because that was messed up, y'all. Like I literally, y'all, when I say I literally wanted to cry, I was like, oh my God. Y'all, my dog on jaw drop. One, it dropped out of being shocked. And two, just to think about. I'm like, God, these the kind of people you let keep their mama? I ain't gonna even flex. That's exactly what I said. And then I had to ask God to forgive me for even saying it. But I still said it. Oh, these the kind of people that get to keep their mama and this how they treat them? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, sometimes it's okay to ask God, like, you got to make this make sense to me. You got to make this make sense to me. And then, like I said, y'all, it's worse because her mama trying to build a brand off of the back of another woman and her parenting. It was the arrogance for me. Yes. And where is the humbling? Y'all, if she would have came on her live and be like, y'all, I'm just so sorry. Our mama, I want to apologize, Mom. I don't know where, I was out my body. Because like I said, everybody make mistakes. But nah, she was very arrogant about it. Like I said, what I said, I had just talked to her about it before I left her house. Girl, who the hell is you? You don't tell your mama what to do. Because you offer opinion and y'all talk about something. If she chooses to go another route, she grown. You don't run her. Who the hell you think you is? Top of what y'all had just talked about. She changed her damn mind. The hell wrong with you? Excuse me, Miss R, y'all. She changed her mind. What you mean? Because of what y'all just talked about, like you disciplining your own mama. You crazy as hell, ain't it? Y'all. Well, you know, I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, y'all. But baby, never. Never ever. I taught my kids that they are no better than anyone. Exactly. God made us all equal. We all bleed the same. Exactly. But different, equal, but different at the same time. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's correct. I even tell my husband that. Do unto me as you have me do unto you. Don't do nothing you wouldn't want me to do. Okay? All right. Y'all, that was worth the count. I was like, woo. She just getting on here, just relaxing. Made me feel a little better, baby, because I was mad. I was mad for her. She ain't got to be mad. I was mad for you. Just like you feel like you want to be there for Tree's kids, I want to be there for you, honey. I'm mad for you. I'm mad for you. But you know, sometimes us as parents, we love our kids so much, we don't like them to be mad at us. Do any of y'all go through that? Because I find myself going through that from time to time, you know, and sometimes I let stuff that I should have chastised them for. I didn't want them to be mad at me. So I wouldn't say nothing. I would just be like, I would say a little something, but I wouldn't get on them like I should get on them because I didn't want them mad at me. Never nothing like that though. Never nothing that serious. But what I'm saying, I don't want them mad at me. Mm-mm. Yeah. I go through that now. I find myself letting things go that I shouldn't. That's right, Miss R, because you don't want them, you just want them to be around you. But that right there, baby, hush. You can be mad all you want because I'm about to cuss you. Mm-mm. I'm here to tell you right now, I'm about to cuss your behind out. Now, you right, Miss R, that whole show would have been about something totally different. Honey. Now it's me and you. You done came over here and made your stuff my content. Because who the hell you think you talking to? You my content. Because I ain't one of your little friends. You know how the mama say, I ain't one of your little friends. Exactly. Picking your battles wisely. That was a battle to pick, though. That was one to get the sword out for her. Miss R. Y'all can hear me? Okay, here I go. The ones that's real with themselves, that's what they gonna say. But like, girl, how can you talk about that lady parenting? And your daughter came on there and said all that and did all that the way she did it and said it. You know what I'm saying? That's how people gonna think. You know, that's gonna be a hard cleanup. That was the one that I would have showed up and show exactly. Oh yes, she does run her child. You could tell she might think she do. Child, bye. Hmm. Run who? Girl, when I done gained all this weight, placenta stretch. Girl, please, girl. Like she said on Color, nothing but death could keep me from it. About to call me Stanley the way I'd have been on that ass. Okay? Call me Steely. It was my mother is that's yeah. You gonna say your mama is royalty, but you treated her like a peasant. Girl, nobody else did it. You did it. And tried to clean it up. Girl, she should be royalty to you. But you should always treat her like nothing less than royalty. Talk about my mama royalty, but you sit on there and cuss her like a dog. Treated her like somebody locked up in the dungeon. It'd be the audacity. It'd be the audacity for me. That's gonna be a hard cleanup. She need a PR person at this point. What's them PR people? Ain't the people that get famous, they have PR people to clean up when some mess go on like that? Yeah, she need her somebody from PR. She need a PR person. Cause that right there, that's gonna be a hard cleanup right there. Cause that was a bunch of bull. I don't care how upset you got. Girl, bye. Legend, be quiet. Y'all hear my dog? Every time I come around, he's starting. You wanna go outside? Yeah, she gonna need a PR person to clean that up. Cause her daughter ain't do a good job at cleaning it up last night when she came online. Cause you still ain't make it make sense. You still found excuses in it and then say, my mom is royalty. As she should be. But that should be in every aspect of the word. And at every moment of your life. Because she's responsible for the breath that you breathe. You could never repay her for what she's done for you, which just gave you life. Even Kirk Franklin went in on his son when he tried. Exactly. You seen that, ain't it? Kirk Franklin went off. The man of God. No, ain't nobody letting that kind of stuff pass. And then Kirk Franklin, don't nobody tell me how to raise my son. But see, this be the thing. When you try to act like your situation perfect and then stuff start being revealed, because you can't dictate when karma gonna come. So you don't have a chance to try to, you know, maneuver it the way you want to maneuver it. Because it comes in the midnight hour. It comes unexpectedly. So you don't have time to try to clean that up. You can't clean that up. It just came out of the blue. But it was just a form of also just showing that no mama is perfect. Nobody's situation is perfect. So none of us don't have to take the time to try to portray like our situation is perfect. Because the mask going to eventually come off, whether you take it off or the world take it off. You were tested, and she failed miserably. She failed miserably. She could not contain herself. She failed miserably. Karma has no expiration date, and that's facts. And that's facts. None whatsoever. And ain't nobody above it. I don't care what your status is. Karma got everybody address. Exactly, Miss R. Can't judge nobody. Don't nobody on this earth sit high enough to judge another person. And like I said, nothing I'm saying in this live is judging anybody. I'm speaking facts on what I saw. A disrespectful behind child. A disrespectful behind child. And she's a beautiful young lady. Stop, girl. Playing with that thing, making that noise. She's a beautiful girl to me. I think she's very beautiful. But baby, that attitude, woo, you can tell Boo can go from 1 to 1,000 quick. You can tell Boo Boo be ready to slide on. Boo Boo, you can tell she can go there with you. As sweet as she may look at first glance. Oh, little mama be ready to stand on 10 toes about that. You can also tell they team up on her. She can't handle them. Yep, the top of the churn. You top of the churn, Miss R? Let me tell you something. My 27-year-old, he's staying taller than me. If he's done something that I don't like, he'll tell you. I'll be like, and if we standing like face to face and we talking, I tell him quick, sit your behind down. And he think it's so funny. He be like, Mom, why every time we have a serious conversation, I always got to sit down? Cause don't be standing over me looking down on me. What's wrong with you? And you know, all the kids will bust out laughing. They be like, Mom, be serious about that. Yep. Don't be standing over me. But like I said, the things that they choose to do with their life, y'all, my older kids, I tell them, God watching, baby. You gonna have to reap that. You're gonna have to reap that. Any choices that you're making out here in this life. And like I said, a lot of stuff they do, I never did in my life. So you can't say it got nothing to do with me. It's the choices that they make as humans. And when people raise children, there ain't no way that nobody can sit out here and say everything that a child do is based off of their parent. Stop being stupid. Y'all know raise kids. Stop being ignorant. Y'all know that ain't true. Like I said, some of the kids that come from the best homes turn out to be the most messed up people in the world. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know that ain't true. But like I said, this triggered me because I am a motherless child. I lost my mom when I was 14. There's not a day that go by. I pray to God, even if I could just see her for 24 hours, let my mom come sit on the bed and talk to me. Every time you turn around, I need my mom in certain situations. And I cry out for my mama. And I wish my mom could just sit on the end of my bed and give me some advice. You know what I'm saying? Miss Alice 9. Stop. She couldn't represent me in the kangaroo court. And yeah, you know, she said she won't lose anything, and which you may not, baby, but you gotta understand it's the internet. You understand? You might have, you know, clients and stuff, and somebody recommends you. You know, a lot of people look up their attorneys and stuff before they hire them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody go pull that up on the internet, they be like, oh, heck no. She can't represent me. She don't respect her own mom. What's she gonna do for me? She don't respect the one who gave her life. And even though you may respect her in some aspects of the word, you know what I'm saying? Putting that on social media may make it look like to some potential clients that you don't. And that may make them choose to go another route. You know what I'm saying? You're in a very demanding field. People looking for attorneys all the time. You got to be careful what you put out. You know, you see famous people all the time. People go back and pull up old tweets, old things that they've said and done when they elevate in their career and in their life. You don't want nobody to be able to go back later on as you increase in your life and in your career. You may become one of the biggest attorneys around. And then somebody go back and pull that up. Look how she talks to her mother. Then you'll come back to this day like, God, I should have never did that. That required no type of excuses. That just required apology. That's all I'm saying, baby girl. Apology to your mama. And send her some flowers, send her some edible arrangements. Like, cause that was real bad. That was real, real, real bad. You also got to understand you are a Black female. The real world is a fight for us just because of that. Exactly. I've been in corporate America for over 35 years. I've had to fight for myself daily. That's right, Ms. R. And they focus on that because they try to find a way to make a woman weak. So even when you're in corporate America, they try to already demean you and always make it seem like you less valuable than the males or your counterparts of another race. You know what I'm saying? We already got that to fight with, baby. Don't put out no negative imagery of yourself. Even though you may not lose nothing, baby, monetary wise or your career, you did lose something last night, baby girl. You did. You may not lose nothing monetary, but you lost something last night. You did. And I don't care what mom in the world, that lady was hurt. It ain't no way you ain't hurt. Like I said, you building a brand. You can sit out here and act like I don't care. My children can't express themselves, ma'am. You hurt. I would be. To know this the same person I made all the sacrifices for in my life. And when I try to build something, you come over here in the second and you try to destroy it with your mouth. And when I'm telling you to calm down, even once you started cursing, once my mama said calm down, bro, you calm down. You chose not to even calm down. You made your mama seem like she had no authority, no control. So you did lose something last night. And I pray that you figure out what it is. And never do no mess like that again in your life. Even if my friends and family saw it, I would be hurt. Exactly. Even just seeing it myself, I would be tore apart. My daughters post some stuff on Facebook sometime, and I'd be like, y'all could have blocked me from that. And it just be them like expressing themselves or just saying, maybe tripping about with their friends. But if I deem it as disrespectful, even though I know they're older age, I want to look at my babies as babies. I don't want to see no grown activity. I don't want to see you talking about your sex life and stuff like that. I don't be wanting to see that. So I tell them, they now know to block me from certain posts. Like, I don't want to hear her come call me preaching. But, y'all, I was hurt for that lady. I'm telling you, I wanted to reach through the screen and just blick, 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 black, black. Blick, 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 black, black. Yeah. I know you lying. But child, that was hurt for her. I woke up this morning still with that lady on my mind. I did. Because I hurt for her. And like I said, a lot of people have been through that though. My daughters have posted some things too, but I let them know quick, like, girl, if you just choose to be in a certain place in life and level up in life, you don't want nobody to be able to go back on social media and pull up no mess you done said. Stop being crazy. Stop posting everything on social media. But like I said, y'all, I genuinely heard it for that lady. And like I said, it could just be because I'm real tender when it comes to mamas. I'm real tender. I ain't gonna even flex. I'm real tender when it comes to mamas, grandmamas, daddies. I'm tender. Happy New Year to you, Miss R. And I hope you feel 100% better. I hope you bring it to the new year in a great way. Yeah, y'all. I'm real tender when it comes to that. And again, I hurt for that lady. And I know she probably over it. I don't know if she used to it. We don't know because that's the first time we ever seen it displayed. So I don't know what she used to, what she became numb to. Because as parents, we become numb too because we have to certain things that our children do in order to not let it kill us. So sometimes we become numb too to the stuff that they do. It become like whatever. God gonna deal with you. So I don't know if she's numb to it, but Miss Ma'am, I know you don't know me, and I don't know you, but that's never okay. You deserve so much better. You gave all those children life, and it's never okay for them to play you in that manner. Stand in your truth. Stand in your position of who you are. You are a mother. Like they say, I'm a mother, and that position holds weight. Demand your damn respect. Whatever they do outside of what you taught them, that's what they do outside of what you taught them. They're going to do that. God going to handle them. But don't never let them be just blatantly respectful in your face, because that's what happened. And you don't deserve that. And if you are hurt, I ask that God comfort your heart, Miss Ma'ams. Because you did what you could with them kids. You know what I'm saying? You did what you could with them babies. You made the sacrifices you made with those babies. That shouldn't have happened. Right. She don't feel like she did nothing wrong. She was on her live like she did nothing wrong. And that's the problem. That's why I say anybody that condoned it and kept trying to make it okay, they flawed. They flawed. They flaw in their faith. Because like I said, even if they had the worst mother, like I had a little cousin, her mama was on drugs. I raised her, right? Her mother, again, was on drugs. So I took her when she was about 7 years old. I started raising her. She would get times that she would say, "Oh, I want to see my mother," or whatever. And we would ride the city going to look for her mama. And when I seen her mama, I'd be like, "There go your mama." She would jump out and give her hugs. Sometimes when she wanted to see her mama would act like she wouldn't want to see her because she was fighting with her own demons. But she knew better than to ever disrespect her. And she wasn't raising her, I was. But she knew that she better not never disrespect her. She better put her on a pedestal where she stay. Addiction is addiction. But she knew she better not never had a disrespect. I don't care if she was the worst mama. Because what y'all fail to realize is y'all can never repay your mama. She gave you your ass life. Even if she's imperfect. Even if she's the worst mama. She gave your ass something that you can never repay her for. Because she could have put your ass in a bucket. She had options. How dare you? How dare you? And I pray that you pray for yourself, and I pray that you genuinely apologize to your mama, baby. Send her some flowers, some edible arrangements. You flaw. You gazy. And again, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna reword that. Your actions were flawed and gazy. Yeah, you flawed, Miss Attorney. You gotta fix that, Sister Soldier. Even if you feel like your mama ain't showing no emotions to it or that she ain't affected, still treat it like she is affected. Send her some flowers. Write her a long letter. thanking her for everything that she's done for you. Pray that God forgives you. You know? Send your mama a gift card so she can go for a stress massage, you know, to release herself or something. Because, baby, you did too much. And any of y'all, like I said, that think otherwise, y'all fake. Y'all so fake. And who the hell raised you? Y'all fake. There ain't no making that right. Y'all weird. Y'all weird. And like I said again, none of this was to judge nobody. I don't know nobody. It's just going off of what I saw. And just feeling like it was conversation worthy. Um, it was definitely conversation worthy. Cause my heart hurt for Miss Lady, Miss Ma'ams. My heart genuinely hurted for her. And it still hurt. Like I said, I woke up today still hurt. Cause it just be the audacity. Like these people don't know your mama is not guaranteed to you. Any day God can pluck that flower in the midnight hour. And you don't want the last thing you did or said to be something negative, baby, because you're gonna live the rest of your life with regrets. And it's gonna be too late to say, I'm sorry, Mom. You're gonna be just like if you never watched the movie called The Imitation of Life. It tells a great story about a child, a disrespectful daughter. Okay? And again, the movie is called The Imitation of Life. Watch it. Learn from it. Y'all all have a blessed day and a happy new year to everybody. May your today be better than yesterday. May your tomorrow be better than today. Every day that you wake up and you plant those feet, you're one day closer to your blessing. You're walking into your season. Y'all be good and never disrespect your parents. Don't cut your days short. Get some act right. Stop making excuses. Hold your ass accountable. I'm out.